Welcome, brothers, to another show. It's your man, Aaron Ferris of blackmentravels.com. Hope all is well in these desertous hells of North America. I know it's been a lot going on out here in these COVID-19 streets. It seemed like COVID-19 lost to racism. And it's just been a tough time for black men in this country, man. I mean, we've had a lot to go down in 2020. January, February, March, April, May, June. I'm already not even waiting to see what July has to hold for us. It might be a whole nother pandemic. Who knows? But the country is just on fire right now, bro. And the borders are locked down for the most part. They open it back up, but man, I'm ready to get the hell up out of the matrix. Now, I know some of you brothers are too. Do me a favor, brother. When you come in the room, hit that like button and make a comment, man. I'm gonna drop a link when we get everybody in the room, and we're gonna discuss this in a few minutes. Let a few more people come in. But as many of you know, we have a Facebook group to Black Man Travels, right? And you can see the Facebook group on the screen. And I was shocked. I was actually shocked that when I approved this post, that it would be so many comments, because I kind of felt like we had been down this road before. I know a lot of brothers are kind of past this whole formula. We kind of know, we are in the know. But the shocking part about this post is the comments, because it seemed like the comments were a little split here. You got one brother say this meme is about 80% correct. Just a lot of different comments. You got a lot of brothers that's, saying it's not true. But for the most part, most brothers are saying that it is true. Let me see if I get some comments up in here. Let's see here. Just want to welcome all the brothers. Let me see who we got in the room so far. Oh, let me put that on mute. Just want to welcome all the brothers. Let me see who we got. There we go. Like I said, I know we've discussed this before, but actually I've seen this meme before, and it usually does get a lot of traction. It usually get a lot of comments. Mufasa Shabazz, you right, but people won't let the thug thing go. I know we're definitely past that. That's why I'm surprised it got so many comments, because as traveling brothers, we're not really concerned with what they prefer to date. You feel me? So, brothers, if you haven't already, check out the website, blackmentravels.com. Let's see if we put that bad boy on up screen. Real good website for the traveling brothers, man. We have a lot of news. My brother said now it's solution time. Yeah, we know the solution is called a passport. But here we go, brothers. This is the blackmentravels.com website. Get all your travel news, man. The last article we posted was one of the last articles we posted was the best countries for black men to relocate to and why. And you'll get other information about, places like Dominican Republic, Brazil, Colombia, and you can kind of move accordingly through the matrix. We also have a community that we're working on here. I think we got about close to 100 people that signed up for the community, brother. So do me a big favor, man. When you check out the website, sign up for the community. We're going to be revamping the community as well. So let's see here what we got here. You're right, though, brother. Yeah, it's definitely solution time. I think I got one of my brothers going to come on shortly, so we're just going to wait till he get his stuff together. I'm going to give him a link. But brothers, if you haven't already, you can also sign up for the group, blackmentravels.com. Well, it's actually the group is Black Man Travels on Facebook. As you can see, we got a lot of good posts. I also posted a video today called Men Are the Seeds of Society. So check that out as well. My brother Victor Newman says, what do you do to make money while abroad? Some brothers told real estate. I'm not sure where some. Let's see. Let's go through this comment section real quick here. Where's the community on the website, Mufasa? It is on the community tab, actually. You can go right here to the community tab, and you can get connected. You can sign up. Let's see where we go right here. Just hit this button. Welcome to the Black Man's World. It's going to take you here to this page, and you can register. But like I said before, brothers, I know a lot of us have passed this. You know, some brothers agree, some brothers don't. A lot of us know the solutions. That's why I'm surprised that it had so many comments. But I did feel like it was good to touch on. It was funny because you got I think a lot of brothers do fall in some of these categories. Dennis, what's up, brother? You want to come on the show? I'll drop a link. We can chop it up, man, about some traveling. Let me see if I can get a link out real quick, man. I know brothers want to start getting them passports ready. I got my bags already packed. Let me see here if I can get a link to you. Yeah, all I gotta do is I'm gonna drop a link, and all you gotta do is just copy. Well, follow the link on your phone or your computer, and you'll come right on in the room. There you go. But yeah, brothers, do me a favor, man. Go ahead and join that Facebook group, man. The Facebook group is always popping. We got a lot of information on there. Eventually, I'm going to port and take down the Facebook group when we get the community popping on blackmentravels.com, because, you know, brothers, we do need our own social community, man. And it's not as difficult as it was, you know, when Facebook first came out. There we go. What's good, brother?
Hello?
Hey, yo, what's good, brother?
What's up? What's up?
What's happening with you? What's going on up there? You near Chicago, right?
Yeah, I'm in the Chicago area.
Okay.
And you know, things are slowly starting to open up, but you know, it's still not completely open yet. So,
Okay.
Right now, I'm just saving my money and waiting for my next trip out of town.
Well, I already know that's right. I already know. Where you gonna head to?
I want to go to Colombia.
Man, I'm thinking the same thing, man. I'm trying. Are you gonna do the Black Man's option?
Yeah.
In November?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was thinking Colombia in October. What you thinking?
October, November, either or.
Okay, now my thing is, man, when you think it's gonna be kind of back, I ain't gonna say normal, but you know, when it's gonna be convenient for us to fly on out, because I know they got a lot of little stuff talking about quarantining you know.
To be honest with you, it may not get back to near normal until maybe next year.
Okay.
If that.
Okay.
So I'm not holding my breath.
Have you heard anything about Colombia trying to quarantine you when you get there?
No, I ain't heard that.
Yeah, I haven't heard it. I mean, I think I heard it somewhere in like Thailand or something like that. But I haven't heard it in the DR or Colombia. You heard anything about Brazil?
I've heard nothing about. I heard it was opening up the end of June, end of this month, or something like that. But you know, what's the point of going down there? The beaches are closed. Can't do anything.
Yeah. The beaches are closed right now, man. I mean, what do you think about this whole COVID-19? You think it's legitimate, or?
I think it's a man-made virus.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I think it's a man-made virus. I think they're trying to, you know, use it as an excuse to cut back on our civil liberties and a whole bunch of other crap.
I wonder they had proved that it was a man-made virus. I think it was white nationalists and 2 Chinese guys, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, some European country discovered it was a man-made virus. And you know, and I think this George Floyd shit blew the lid off of some of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because people are going out in the street with no mask or whatever, and you know, I don't know, man. It's seeming real fishy to me.
I mean, isn't it crazy, brother? Like, I've never 2020 has just been every month it's something different. Like every month.
Yeah, it's been a rough year, man.
I think somebody had posted on Facebook like, damn, man, we've experienced 9/11, all types of shit going on in our lifetime, man, that some of our parents didn't get to experience. But we do have the technology to, you know, travel the world more and be able to support ourselves over the world more than our parents did as well. So it's like the good and the bad.
Right, it's a double-edged sword. I mean, there's more, you know, now with the internet, there's more millionaires in the world now than ever before in history, human history. And you know, with YouTube, you basically have a university at your fingertips. You can pretty much learn anything.
Yeah, true. That's very true, man. So how close are you to Chicago? Are you in Chicago? Or are you kind of close to it?
I'm in a suburb that touches the southern border of Chicago. I'm like 20 miles from downtown Chicago.
Okay. So I gotta ask, brother. I don't know if you saw that post in the Facebook group. I think like 20 people got killed like a couple of days ago.
Yeah,
you heard about that?
Yeah, I saw that. And
man, is that mostly gang violence? You think, brother, or is something deeper than that, in your opinion?
They don't say whether it's gang related or not. I mean, you never know. But and I said this in the Facebook group. Part of it, I think, is black on black violence, but I think another part of it is outsiders coming in and committing these shootings, man. Because these shootings go down, nobody sees anything, nobody knows who did it. You know what I'm saying? It's just fishy. And you already know they put guns inside the black community in Chicago. You can drop off crates in the alley and shit. I mean, that's been confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are no gun shops in the city of Chicago. There are no.
Can y'all carry guns legally there?
I think it's concealed carry or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no actual gun shops within the city limits of Chicago. None. So the question is, where are these guns coming from? They're coming from the outside.
Right.
Where are they getting these exotic guns from? They're dropping them off in the hood. And kids come pick them up, or whoever comes to pick them up.
And you say it's pretty much cameras, because I know in Atlanta, in all the little rough neighborhoods, you got cameras everywhere, man. It really don't stop nothing, though. That's the funny thing about it.
It doesn't stop, and also the police, the Chicago Police Department, they have the technology to detect where shootings occur. They actually have the technology to determine where shootings occur.
Mufasa, trust me, bro. Like, these cats ain't getting these guns from nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
There's a YouTube video. I wish I could get the link of a former gang member. He said he saw on 2 different occasions crates of guns being dropped off in the hood. He said the first one was in 1990, but the second one was in 1999.
Right. You know what, man? I grew up in like the city of Atlanta as well. Now, I have a brother. You know, I have a little brother, and we both had separate moms, and we just took 2 different paths. But I grew up, you know, pretty much hood as well in the suburbs, right? And my brother, he took the street side, and he would always have. I mean, my brother was like 12 years old, bro, with like 6, 7 guns. And I'm just like, bro, where you get all these damn guns from? He was like, man, we just be coming across guns. I'm saying, like, well, how the hell you just come across guns like that? You know, I mean, they just be around somehow.
Yeah, they you know, you got some evil people that facilitate this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You got some evil people out there that don't want to see the black community rise. And if we start to fly, if black people collectively start to fly too high, then they're there to clip your wings. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Either they'll buy you out or they'll screw you out.
Exactly, man. Yeah. It's funny, man, because we hear a lot of news about Chicago, about inner city, like there's no other violence going on in other inner cities. But it's also they got Chicago in the forefront for some reason. Like, it's just the way we look at it, like it's Vietnam out there. Is it really that bad? Is it just certain places you don't go and you know not to go?
There is. I try not to go into the city of Chicago, to be honest with you. Most black people in Chicago live on the south and west sides. The west side of Chicago has always been bad. Even back in the 1950s, it was bad.
Right.
The south side, you know what I'm saying, there's certain pockets where, you know, just don't, I try to avoid. But for all the negative publicity that Chicago has gotten, it was worse in the 90s. It was worse in the early 90s. But, you know, back then, you know, we didn't have social media, so we didn't hear about it as much.
Yeah. And this, as you say, it's gangs. Like, what type of gangs is up there, man? I know it's not Crips and Bloods. Like, what you got, like GDs or something?
You got GDs, BDs, you got your Latino gangs. I mean, those are the major gangs in Chicago. Latin Kings, Spanish Cobras, whatever have you. But you know, it's now that I'm grown, I look back on it. It's just a bunch of bullshit, man. It's just it's when push comes to shove, it's a legacy of failure and death, man. That's all it is.
Right.
You don't get paid off this shit. All you're doing is setting yourself up or your family members up for death and destruction or jail.
Right.
Now, I'm not sitting on when I say that, I'm not sitting on my moral high horse and saying this. I'm saying this just based on my personal experiences, me, you know, seeing people who were in the shit, how they ended up. I mean, it's just not working.
My brother Young Jay said it's confirmed that guns get dropped off in Chicago. They've been talking about this for 20 plus years. People don't realize the cartel and mob run Chicago.
Yeah, pretty much. And also, you probably remember this, a couple of years ago, the police got busted. They planted a truck full of gym shoes in the fucking hood, and they were busting kids who were actually going inside the truck and stealing the shoes. Entrapment kids.
Right.
You see that?
I saw that.
Ain't that some foul shit?
Oh yeah, they always trying to set people up, man. You know, those kids could have said it was entrapment, but I don't know if they were smart enough to do that. But yeah.
So they got popped. They got busted doing it. The police got busted doing it. The media kind of swept it under the rug. And that was a big scandal.
Yeah, man. It was there's a lot of little games that they play, man, in these inner cities, bro. That's why, in my opinion, I don't think it's salvageable. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have men in these homes for the most part. So how can we make a large directive move? You know, when it's not even, it's just pretty much single mothers and kids within these cities.
Yeah, I mean, ever since the Welfare Act back in the late 60s, early 70s, when you couldn't have a man in the home if a woman wanted to receive welfare, ever since then it's been downhill. There's no men in the home. You know?
Yeah, man.
I mean, I'm fortunate that I had a father, but a lot of black kids don't grow up with a father.
Exactly. And your father made a big difference in your life, right? Just by having him around.
Absolutely. He taught me work ethic. He taught me not to give up whenever I partake in something. He taught me how to, do stuff like change brake pads and stuff like that. How to do it. He was the kid, especially a black male child, needs a masculine presence in the house. He needs masculine energy in the house so he can know how a real man behaves. Does that make sense?
Right. That's definitely true, man. And I think we made the posting group, and I know we've kind of been here before, man. That's why I was surprised that the post got so many comments about, a lot of black women pretty much, cohabiting with the wrong type of dude, and then when things don't work out, it seems like they blame all of us for their dating path. What percentage of sisters you think personally only like thugs?
What percentage of black women do I think like thugs?
Yeah.
If I had to put a percentage on it, I would say 60%.
Okay, 60. Okay.
Just based on my personal experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's their only concept of black manhood, the way a lot of women are brought up. And also, they are socialized to like those type of men.
Right.
Movies, music
Mm-hmm.
videos, TV, you know what I'm saying? These are like the so-called sex symbols that are put in front of the women. So that's what they aspire to get with.
Right. Exactly.
So when they meet a guy that's on some that's actually about something that's not a street dude, they'll think he's either soft or he ain't for real. He ain't real. He got an ulterior motive. He ain't, what's with this motherfucker? He ain't,
Right.
on the typical shit that a lot of dudes be on.
Exactly. You know, I think my brother, grown man business, said he said all of them prefer thugs, and they deal with deal with regular guys just because for resources basically.
That's not true. That's
Right.
not true. A lot of
You
guys,
know
I hear
what?
a lot of guys say that. I don't agree with that because
Right.
I used to be a cab driver,
Mm-hmm.
and so I dealt with a lot of people, talked to a lot of people, and
Right.
there are a lot of women that I've had in my cab who I'm convinced they would have went for me if I would have asked them for a date. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm not a thug, I'm not a gangster, I don't pretend to be. But
Right.
so for them to say all of them do, that's false. I don't do
Yeah, because I know in the South we be calling women like I know exactly what to look for. At least in the South, you know what I'm saying? We call them like Southern belles, right? Like girls that were maybe grew up in two-parent households, grew up pretty much in the church for the most part. Not to say that they are superiorly different than anybody else, but just by them growing up with a dad in the house, they know what to look for and what not to kind of deal with. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So we always kind of look for like, okay, even in Atlanta, I even know what high school to try to pick girls from. You know what I'm saying? Like what high school, now they're grown, so what high school they graduated from. Like it's certain high schools in Atlanta that she wasn't really a hood rat. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, she grew up kind of in the burbs. She might be cool. You know what I'm saying? She had a parent or something. She had a stepdad or some dude there to kind of steer her away from going in the streets young, because the streets ruin these girls out here, man. A lot of dudes are dating women that's really sexual casualties, bro. And they don't even know it, because women can portray themselves to be something that they really not. A lot of women act normal, but then you get with them and then you find out that they're crazy. And a lot of that deals with because of their sexual past.
When you say they sexual past, what do you mean?
Like just running the streets, man. Like just dealing with whoever imprinted them, right? So if you got a chick that's maybe like been out there for a while, she's been running with street dudes for the most part, and then she tries to. I've seen a lot of women do this too, try to clean it up and try to date somewhat, I guess, quote unquote normal guys. Some of them women, man, they just be off. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't really value what you bring to the table.
Yeah, that's definitely true. That's definitely true. But I feel like this, and when I say this, I'm not caping for a lot of these women. Some people need to learn. They need to grow. They need to get out there and get their ass kicked. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what they learn. And that goes for a lot of women too. It takes them to go out and get their emotions ran through the ringer a couple of times before they realize, hey, this is not good for me. I need to get somebody that's more stable. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So not all of them are lost cause. I know a lot of guys like to go down that road and say, oh man, all black women, blah, 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 blah. I don't like to beat that horse. I don't like to, I'm not into tearing down black women because I think enough guys do that already.
Right.
But I do think that a lot of these women, the black women, don't have a reference point on manhood and what a man should do and what he acts like. All they know is the macho shit.
Exactly.
And it's not always about that.
So like what's the a lot of guys want to know, like, what's the difference between you dating a woman here and maybe say Rio, Brazil?
What's the differences?
Yeah.
Well, from my experience, they tend to be more. Well, and I said this in a previous interview. American women in general are not open to meeting men that they don't know.
Right.
And I don't mean all of them, but in general speaking.
Mm-hmm.
You not meet her through school, work, social circle. It's harder to get traction. It's harder to get connection with women out in the street that you don't know. Whereas in Rio, or places like Rio, you can meet a girl out in the street. You can meet a girl out in the street and she'll kiss you in the mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think you was telling me you had met a girl on the street, like walking from your apartment, because you was somewhere else besides Rio, right?
I was in Rio and I was in another small town outside of Rio. But that's what I liked about Brazil was that you always in the game, man. You can walk down the street, you don't know who you're gonna meet, you don't know who you're gonna run into. You just don't know. You can meet somebody on the street and y'all, a couple hours later you're in the bed together. Not to say that can't happen here, it does happen here, but the frequency that it happens there is more, from my experience.
Yeah, man. I mean, the choosing in Brazil is
they choose heavy, dude.
I mean, it's almost like it's like a reversal, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you see how pretty women feel.
It's like it's an alternate universe, man.
Hey, man. Like, you go to any bars when you out there? Because I know when I went to the bar, man, somehow they already knew that I wasn't Brazilian. Like, they know you're not Brazilian.
They know you're not Brazilian. If it ain't by the way you dress, it's the way you carry yourself.
Right.
If it ain't that, it's how you drink your liquor. Because as you already know, in Brazil, they put everything in cups.
Right.
In a cup. If you drinking your beer straight out the bottle, they know you're not Brazilian.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's crazy over there, man. I miss it so bad, man. It's like, damn, I really want to get down there, man. You know what? Another thing I love about Brazil. First of all, I love that, it's so many black people there. But I love the fact that they got their weave too now, but a lot of women wear their natural hair, and that's just a beautiful thing.
I love that. I love the afros. I love that.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's just a beautiful. You don't even realize how beautiful black women hair are, and they natural, just those crinkly curls and those nice big afros. You be like, I love
that.
Yeah, man. I love that. Bro, I can't wait to get on up out of here, man. But I do gotta visit Medellin, man. I've been to Colombia, but I was in Bogota. So, you been to Medellin before?
Never been to Colombia at all.
Man, Colombia
was off the chain.
Say that one more time.
I heard Medellin was off the chain. I heard it's really beautiful in there.
Man, you know what? I tell you, I can tell by the airport it's off the chain, man. Because you'll be sitting at the airport, bro, and you'll just be chilling, relaxing, and then they'll just sit right beside you. And you just be like, like, okay, you gotta speak Spanish though. That's the only catch to it. You gotta know some Spanish, even some basic Spanish.
Right. A lot of people and a lot of brothers, they don't fully grasp the importance of knowing the language, knowing the local language, knowing the local lingo. I mean, that'll carry you a long way. My man said the place where I saw the most natural hair was Haiti. Man,
I'm gonna tell you, bro. Man, I've seen some of the most beautiful Haitian women ever in the DR, man. I got a lot of Haitians in married into my family, and my ex-girlfriend is Haitian. And she was fine as hell. But I mean, they skin be going out there in that tropical sun, man. Them Haitian women are beautiful, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's funny, man, because I didn't really like how the Dominican women would see you with a Haitian female and kind of give you that look. And then I had one kind of tell me like, no, you shouldn't mess with ugly Haitian women. I'm just sitting here like, yo, she look like me. You know what I'm saying? You tripping.
Right.
You feel me? Like that? I don't like that because the niggas are like just a shade lighter than us. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, how you gonna? I just had one Dominican chick. I had two on my arm, right? I had got them from the restaurant. I was on the beach. This was a restaurant on the beach. And they came to crib, and my boys came to crib, right? So I had two on my arm, and the light skin was just like, get off him, you ugly woman, you dark, you ugly. And I'm sitting here like, me and her the same complexion.
You know what? I would if I was in that situation, I would reject her just for saying that. I'm like, you know what? Get away from me.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah, my brother, the vegan alchemist, says, are there any countries like DR, Colombia, Philippines, etc., that you do not pay property taxes? Man, I think you only pay property tax one time in a lot of these countries, man. It's not that much money, so I don't think it's really a big deal like in America where you got to pay every year. I want to go to Haiti, man. I do want to go to Haiti. I just got to have more like something planned up there. I really like to know people before I go to Haiti, man. Because Haiti is just a little quick bus ride.
Yeah, I'd love to check it out.
Yeah, man. The DR, bro. I love them Haitian women in the DR, man. They just, you know what? It's so refreshing to see women act the way they act overseas, bro. Like you just.
How do you mean?
Like just being feminine, man. Like it's just a whole different vibe that you get from them.
Yeah, their vibe is definitely different.
Say it one time.
Their vibe is definitely different.
Their vibe is polar opposite. You know what I'm saying? It's not like so. I don't know how to explain it, man. It's just hard. It's just different.
You have to experience it to really. It's hard to explain, like you said. You have to really experience it to know what we're talking about.
Yeah, because people think that we're talking about a lot of people think that we're talking about poor women and they just doing this because they poor. I'm like, no, it's not that. It's just the culture is different.
The culture is different. They're socialized different.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those women, they just want you for your money, and you don't. And American women don't.
You got a good point, brother. That's a really good point. A woman just told me that this week. She's like, you're so dumb. Y'all niggas are so dumb. They only want you for your money. I'm just sitting here like, and you don't. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see you, I spend $100, goddamn.
Except with you, not only am I paying more money, but I'm putting up with a lot more bullshit.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
Women who don't try to compete with you, absolutely.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the major things right there, man. They're not even looking to try to compete with you. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not even thinking that way.
Not at all. Not at all.
I got a homeboy that goes to Thailand. Oh, he been trying to get me out there. I just gotta get over that long ass plane ride though. But I keep telling him I'm gonna go every year, and I want to go this year. I'm gonna have to wait the next year to go to Thailand. But he was just saying how down and how much they love brothers and how down they are. Because the woman that he got, they started a business almost right away. Like an import business. I think they do belts or something, suits or something over there. And she's helping him. And I'm like, man, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. I mean,
she wants him to win, basically.
Right. And it's not about trying to bang every attractive woman that you see. It's not even about that. It's about being acknowledged as a human being, as a man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I don't try to hit every girl I meet. Sometimes it's not even about that. It's not even about
that. Hey, I think I might have met her too, Young J216. I might have met the same one. Hey. Bro, I'm talking about them Haitian women would drop your jaw, brother. Like they are some of the most beautiful women. And you know what? I ain't gonna say I don't like it, man. Do what you do. But all the white guys get nothing but Haitian women. And all the black guys get Dominican women. You know what I'm saying? While you're over there, you just see. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, why don't y'all date your own motherfucking females, man? You know what I'm saying? But dude, there's some gorgeous Haitian women out there. They have like an island figure. You know what I mean? Like slim, but got the muscle in all the right places. I've seen the most beautiful bodies on that beach in Sosua, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. It's totally amazing. And in Brazil too. In Brazil as well. In Brazil, they be having them little faux packs popping. They had their little fro, they had their little faux pack.
You know what, man? It's once you start going out to these places, it's hard to come back to date America. It's hard to do.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
hard
you.
to come back, man.
Thank you. And a lot of brothers don't realize that. And that's why when you come back, it's just like your mindset is so different because you're not even looking to really, holler at these women, so to say. You know what I'm saying?
You have a new superpower.
It's called a passport, right?
Right.
Yeah, man. You was in Brazil. You was in Brazil for a minute, right? How long you stayed down there?
I stayed there for like 40 days.
That's a long ass time, man. You didn't get any type of homesick or nothing?
Absolutely not. I was pissed off when I had to come home.
Damn. You know what? Now, I'm going to say this real quick. That's the difference between the DR and Brazil that I want brothers to know. Because in the DR, I do feel, honestly, that it's like, with the tourist thing, with you being from America, everybody kind of like out to kind of get over on you a little bit. And, it'd be the same restaurant you go to. It'd be $2 for Presidente on Monday, but they do now it's $3 on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? They do a lot of little bullshit scams, and it's just like you be kind of ready to go. You know what I'm saying? To a certain degree. I mean, I could stay down there for a while, but I don't think I would want to stay 40 days in the DR like that per se. At least not.
I heard it's real scammy.
Oh, it's super scammy. You can't leave your cell phone nowhere, bro. I had my cell phone. I got pickpocketed twice, and I had my cell phone stolen.
Yeah, you be sick of that shit after a while.
You know what I'm saying? You get sick on being on guard 24/7. But when you're in Brazil, like what's your feeling? How you feel when you're down there, man, for that long?
Like, for example, me and you are about the same age, right?
Right.
So you're an 80s kid.
Uh-huh.
In my neighborhood, back in the day when I was a kid on my block, everybody looked out for each other. It was always activity. There was always something going on. You remember how that was back then, right?
Yeah. We was like the last generation to have that too.
That's how it's like. That's what it's like every day in Rio. Every day, the energy. It's always something to do. Always something to get into. Nice people. I mean, it's like that every day. You'll fall in love with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, Rio is home.
You know what? I felt the same way, man. I felt the same. Now, let me ask you this. Did you feel any type of culture shock when you first got your first day, your first time? Did you feel any type of way?
I did.
I did too.
Because we had talked about this.
Right.
I had never been on another continent before.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got there, I was a little intimidated. I was like, holy shit. Don't nobody speak English. I don't speak the language.
Mm-hmm.
I feel lost. I feel trapped. I'm like, damn.
Did you feel like you went back in time a little bit too?
How so?
Like, because the buildings are a little older. It's like they don't tear down buildings like we tear down buildings here. And they rent new buildings.
The infrastructure that we have here.
Right.
The buildings are older, like in the Copacabana area, Ipanema. Those are old buildings.
Right.
But who cares if your lifestyle is superior?
Exactly. My brother asked, how soon do you guys plan to travel again? I know DR opens in July and Colombia opens in September.
I plan to go out in October.
Yeah, October.
November maybe. But I'm definitely going back to Brazil in December after Christmas.
My brother Young J216 says my uncle got pickpocketed the first night we landed. Damn. It's funny, man, because it's like a little joke meme going around. Like when you're in Classicos and you feel for your wallet and it's gone. That's the truest shit ever said, man. That's the truest shit ever said. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, Young J216. We can blend in. You blend in perfectly in Brazil.
Hey, check this out, though. My man just said he blend in more in Brazil. So one of the times I was down there, I went to this restaurant, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was this white American family sitting nearby. It was like 4 of them. And they looked uncomfortable as hell.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't speak the language. They looked uncomfortable. And I remember thinking to myself, yeah, that's how now you know how it feels to be a nigga.
Yeah, man. I know that too. You know what? The funny thing, it's funny you say that because I had this white guy. He was from Houston. He was probably about He was a little young. He was maybe in his late 20s or something. And he kept trying to hang out with me and this guy named Knockout. I'm sitting here like, why you keep trying to hang with us? Like, dude, go do you. But that's what Brazil does to them white folk. But they want to kind of be like, yeah, we're all American. I'm like, man, and you know,
no. And some of the white dudes on that beach, they be low key hating on you. They see you talking to some shit, they be low key hating on you.
Yeah, man. I don't know too much about Guyana, brother. You gotta explain. I've heard a little bit about Guyana, but I don't know too much about Guyana.
It's some videos. There's some videos on YouTube of this dude walking around Guyana, like in the inner city. It's pretty cool, man. I got it on my my YouTube playlist.
Is that on the east coast of South America? Is that like near? That's on the other side of Brazil, right?
It's on the north coast of South America.
Okay. So it's kind of near like Costa Rica a little bit.
It's near Colombia, Venezuela.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that is true.
My brother says he likes the Philippines. 83% speak English. Very, very low disease rate. Women are smart and very attractive. You have any plans to go to the Philippines, brother?
Yeah, eventually, yeah, but you know, small steps.
Right.
I want to conquer this side of the planet first.
Exactly, man. What you do on that plane ride, man? That long ass plane ride. I know we probably discussed it in the first interview we did, but you just watch movies or what? It's like 9 hours. It's probably a little longer for you. You up in Chicago.
From Chicago, it's like 11 and a half hours total.
And you do a direct flight most time?
Huh?
You do a direct flight or you get a layover?
No, there's no direct flights from Chicago to Rio. I don't know why, but it's not. So usually I'm stopping over in Miami, Dallas, Atlanta. So I bring my tablet with me. So I watch movies on my tablet and listen to music and stuff like that. Take a sleeping pill. I was pissed off. They took I took some cough medicine. Cough medicine puts you to sleep. Cough syrup.
Mm-hmm.
They fucking took my fucking cough syrup from me at the airport, so I couldn't go to sleep.
Are you talking about in the American airport, right?
The Brazilian one. In Rio. Took my shit, man.
Oh, man.
So I couldn't sleep at all.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. I know I think I just watched movies, man, but now, knowing me, I might just take a little edible or something, take it before I get to the airport and just nod on off, man.
So when you travel to these places, do you get an Airbnb or you go to a hotel or what?
Most of the time I get an Airbnb, or pretty much I get an Airbnb most of the time. I do got like some associations with some hotels in the DR, like Casa Valeria and Envy, but most times just go through Airbnb. But see, man, I'm so connected with the DR, man. I got so many just guys who got places. I can just land and do whatever I want, really. I can just call them up and say, hey, man, you got a room, you got a villa open, you know, what's going on?
Now let me ask you this. Would you say that too many brothers from America then overran the Dominican Republic?
I'm not gonna say that, man. You know, a lot of brothers that's actually living there and frequent there really got their shit together. So I know a lot of guys got businesses over there, they got properties over there, but it's still like a minority, though. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of stuff is kind of really, most brothers are going to be in Cabarete, Sosua, or Puerto Plata. So that's all kind of connected a little bit.
Which has the best looking chica, Brazil or DR?
Damn, that's the hard for me. Man. I gotta say DR, man. I'm sorry. I know that's gonna be kind of hard, but I mean Brazil got some stunners too, though. It's hard, man, because DR is like a mini Brazil as far as the women. You know. Hey,
man. The Brazilian women, they come right at you, man. A lot of them come right at you. They come directly for you, man. It's like if they like you, they'll come right at you. Some of them.
I will say this though, as far as the Brazilian women in the bedroom, don't nothing come close to that. I will say that. Because the Dominican woman will throw that little head wrap on and just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, on that ass. And this could be your main girl. And I'll just be like, that ain't happening with no Brazilian woman.
Yeah, they don't have the hang-ups about sex that a lot of American women have. You know what I'm saying? See, in America, a lot of women, they see sex as something that a woman gives and a man takes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a reward paradigm.
Right.
Whereas down there, it's like that's just part of their lifestyle. They don't play nearly. I mean, all women play games, but they don't play nearly as many games as American
women. Exactly, man.
If any woman likes you, you're gonna know it. There's no deciphering. There's no reading signals and shit. You don't know it clear as day.
My brother say Colombia, DR not even close. I've heard that before too, though. I've heard that many a times. Trust me.
Yeah, me too.
You know, I just love me some damn black women, man. Black women be looking so goddamn beautiful, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, Dominicans basically, you know, they black basically. So it's just a shade, just a different little shade. Appreciate that, J Level. I appreciate that. My brother says we should have a worldwide network as black men. Anywhere we choose to go, there'll be brothers that they're connected. That's what we're doing with Black Men Travels, brother. That's what we're doing. I always tell brothers, man, go in a group, go on a Facebook group, and connect with brothers that you see the pictures. Like, okay, you see a brother down in Colombia, ask him some questions, man. Ask him when next time you're gonna go. You know, ask him where some places to stay. Just don't travel blindly, man. You know, because I've heard brothers say that. I heard a couple brothers say they didn't have fun in Brazil or DR. I'm like, what you do? I just chilled at the beach and stayed in the hotel. Well, there you have it. You ain't gonna have that much goddamn fun, man. Now, you know, you can't be anti-social traveler, bro.
True. Now, when I went to Brazil the first time, I did go naked. I didn't know. Right. I didn't know anybody hardly. I didn't know anybody when I went there.
Right, but you had saw the Charles Tyler videos or something, right?
Yeah, I saw the what's his name? Grease, Al Grease's video.
I talked to my boy Grease last week, by the way.
Oh yeah, cool guy.
Yeah, very cool guy. He put you on too.
You know what's funny? The last time I was down there, I was walking the street by myself, and I saw the Black Man Options group walking the street.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wait a minute, I know that dude. I'm like, damn. I saw Alan Harper. Alan Harper's a cool guy.
Because I thought you was with them because I think you were posting pics around the same time they were posting pics on Facebook. So I thought you was down there with them.
I mean, I hung out with them because Alan invited me to a couple of the events.
Okay.
But they were off doing their own thing. I was off doing my own thing most of the time.
Got you. And them 40 days you stayed down there, you pretty much used Airbnb, right?
Yeah, I used the Airbnb this time for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got sick of paying, you know, a lot of money for an apartment. So I said, I'm going to try Airbnb. A lot cheaper.
Okay. And you stayed in one spot the whole time or you moved around a little bit?
I stayed in two spots.
Mm-hmm.
Two different spots in Copacabana. Next time I go down there, I'm going to stay in Baja da Tijuca, which is like the newest part of Rio, but they had the Olympics and everything.
Right.
So I'm gonna stay over there because I don't want to be in Copacabana around New Year. It's just too much foot traffic.
Right. Hey, I appreciate that, brother Mufasa Shabazz, brother. Appreciate that. He says, thanks for this platform. It feels good to hear brothers on the same wavelength. This is how we build. If anyone knows about building a business in Jamaica, link with me. And he about to start one. That's what's up. Mufasa Shabazz, I really appreciate that, brother.
Sure.
My brother Young J216 says, let me see. I was in the hood in the DR, got bud. I was everywhere, dudes. too complacent in tourist areas. Yeah, you can, that's the cool thing about, you know, being a brother, man. You know, every time I'm hearing about like these crazy situations of tourists getting robbed, we all kind of know most of the time they don't look like us. Let's just be honest. Now, it's not to say brothers don't get it too. I'm just saying for the most part, you can kind of move, you know, kind of under the radar when you're a brother, man.
It's true. Like when I was in Brazil, I went to the hood.
Right.
I wasn't, you know, I didn't feel uncomfortable or nothing.
Yeah, man, you had posted those pics, right? Of a little different little spots.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't. I mean, as long as you don't do nothing stupid. I mean, because
Right.
most of the people that get jacked in Brazil are white, European, American, and Australian tourists.
Keep it real, bro. Let's keep it real. That's the real though.
I'm not saying it can't happen to us,
Right.
but for the most part, it don't.
Exactly. Exactly, man. And the funny thing is, man, when people look up these countries like Brazil and they see the crime reports, oh, tourists got robbed, you get a little intimidated. Not knowing that, brother, you know, you ain't gonna have no major issues. Just, you know, just move accordingly. And a lot of us grew up in these kind of inner city neighborhoods where it's a little rough, so we know how to move for the most part.
Right. I don't walk around like I'm a tough guy or nothing like that.
Right.
But as long as you just don't show fear and just show respect, I mean, you'll be good, man. I don't walk around down there like, oh shit, really. No, I don't. I feel like these are my people. These are my people. So why should I be afraid?
Exactly. Exactly. You know, I think when I was down there in Brazil, a white guy, I think he might have got killed. I'm not sure. I know he got shot, but he took a camera up to the favela without talking to anybody, and he was just shooting around.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Exactly. Like, come on now, you know, you gotta talk to somebody, brother.
He said, "What about Puerto Plata?"
Yeah, Puerto Plata, that's near Sosua. A lot of brothers stay in Puerto Plata. Puerto Plata is real nice, man. I love Puerto Plata. That's where I would get my apartment at in Puerto Plata, man. A lot of beautiful women and a lot of little nice places to eat. They got real nice seafood spots and everything is right on the beach. You got the Atlantic Ocean right there, bro. So Puerto Plata is cool, man. I like Puerto Plata. But if this was my first time going to the DR, I would choose Sosua because you're going to see more brothers like in a close little knit area than in Puerto Plata. Puerto Plata, you kind of like it's a lot of brothers out there, a lot of tourists, but you know it's a lot of locals there as well.
I heard
My
Puerto
brother,
Plata is not as sleazy as Sosua.
nah, it's not, man. It's not. You know, so sure, man, you got to be kind of like, you know, I think once people kind of recognize you, they always kind of look for people they don't recognize to kind of target a little bit. So, you know, once people know, you know, kind of who you are, you gonna see the same people every day. You can kind of get a little bit more relaxed because they know if they do something to you, you ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? They might see you again. See, the main key I think is with Sasua is like when them girls ask you when you about to leave, don't tell them
Why you say that?
because they'll try to get you before you leave. Or, you know, they'll try to snatch something from you. They'll try to, you know, get your wallet, get your watch, whatever, knowing you're gonna leave that day or the next day. Yeah, so it's a little sticky out there, man. I'm not going front. How
I
far apart the two cities? They're like 20 minutes apart, bro. If you're gonna fly in, you're usually gonna fly into POP Airport, if not Santiago, but it's about 20, 25 minutes away. Yeah, man. And let me ask you this, man. When you was moving out there, like, you know, around in Brazil, you know, you was going to the grocery store and all that, no issues, no problem.
nothing. Grocery stores, cleaners. I didn't have no issues, man. I mean, one time this fucking tranny tried to pickpocket.
Oh, damn.
She tried to fucking pickpocket. I was walking down the Copacabana
Mm-hmm.
on the other side, the non-beach side,
Mm-hmm.
on Saturday night on my way to Mavs. And you know, you got these trannies standing off in the cut, and one of them walked up to me and tried to pickpocket me. Fucking bitch. I stopped the bitch cold in the trash.
Damn, bro. My brother Freeform Juju said, "How do I make enough money to sustain a living in the DR? I am from DR, but I live in the US."
Find find a way to make money remotely.
Exactly.
There's all different types of ways to make money online that does not require you to stay in one spot. Like, for example, I haven't worked a job in a year.
Mm-hmm.
I make my money strictly online. I do, and I got my own. I got a YouTube channel where I explain how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
I made a video when I was down in Rio explaining how to escape the 9 to 5 rat race.
Okay, what's the name of your YouTube channel, brother?
My name, Dennis Jeanpierre. Hold on,
Okay.
let me put it in the chat. It's my name. YouTube channel. So yeah, you gotta find a way to make money remotely. There's Forex trading, there's CPA marketing, there's some people do stocks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do stocks because with stocks you gotta buy it and hold it for a while.
Right.
And
That's what I'm doing. I do swing trading with stocks.
but like I said on my channel, I have a service called Pippy Signals,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't have to learn Forex. It's a software that does the trading for you. So you're profiting every day from the Forex market, 24 hours, 5 days a week.
Okay, let's talk about that a little bit, man, because I was trying, I was learning Forex, but it just seemed kind of complicated to me. You're saying that your signal can do it for you?
Yeah. But with Forex, you're able to do what's called automated trading.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to sit in front of a computer and watch the screen. Our software does the trading for you 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, even while you sleep. So you don't have to sit and watch the market. You don't have to spend years trying to learn Forex. You can make money immediately. I offer a 2-week free trial so you can see that it works for yourself. And you can, from that point, determine whether you want to continue or not.
Cool.
It's a
Cool.
fee.
Okay. Yeah, because I was looking at the different pairs on there, man. So it picks the pairs and everything for you?
Actually, there's a few. It depends on which robot or software you roll with.
Mm-hmm.
Like the pairs I mostly work with are the euro dollar and the British pound dollar.
Mm-hmm.
But it can work with pretty much any currency pair.
Okay.
For example, let's say you start out with a $2,000 account.
Mm-hmm.
Your first month, you're going to make between $300 and $400.
Okay.
Hands free. No work on your part.
Okay.
It's basically residual income. That's what you want to do when you're trying to live overseas, when you're trying to escape the 9 to 5 rat race. You want to get a source of income that's going to pay you residually. So basically, you want your money to work. You want your money to work. You want your money to make money for you. You don't want to. Because when you're stuck trading your time for money, you can't travel the way you want to travel. You can't. You don't have the time freedom to do what you want to do.
Gotcha.
I was able to stay in Brazil for over a month because of that. If I had a 9 to 5, I couldn't stay in Brazil for a month. No job is going to give you that much time off.
Exactly.
So
yeah, my brother says
40 days seems like a long time. 40 days seems like a long time. I like to be doing some kind of business, and that would be boring. Well, yeah. I mean, you're going to be doing different activities. You're going to be on the beach. You're going to be on the computer. I was still doing my business on the computer. I brought my laptop with me.
mm-hmm.
Going to be out meeting people, meeting women. I mean, it's not every day is not the same. It's just like being at home, except you're in a new environment with new people, and it's a lot more fun.
Exactly. So you pretty much was working and traveling at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Like in the morning, I go out, do my walking or my jogging, come back, take a shower, get some lunch, get on my computer, work a little bit, maybe for an hour or two, then go out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because all I'm doing is basically just checking on whatever my business is. I'm just checking, make sure everything's running correctly. You know what I'm saying? So you're not, it gets boring sometimes, but being bored over there is different from being bored at home.
Yeah, exactly.
So
much more different.
Because there's a difference between being on vacation somewhere and actually living there.
Mm-hmm.
You're still gonna do your chores or whatever. You're still gonna do your laundry. You're still gonna do regular shit that you normally do when you're at home. Except you have access to better weather, better women, better beaches, etc. Better culture.
Yeah, man, and that, I mean, just a better and healthier environment for brothers as well, man. Because you're near the equator, bro. You're not in that cold.
Man, we're black men. We need the sun.
Exactly. A lot of us are vitamin D deficient, man. I mean, the doctors have told us that's a reason why a lot of us get sick.
Dude, before I went to Brazil this last time, I'm in Chicago. It's really cold here in the winter.
It gets very cold in winter, bro. Y'all just ripped my little jacket up when I was up there.
My energy level was so low. My skin was so pale. I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Right.
And the older I get, the worse it gets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, when you get older, you starting, like, the cold didn't really bother me when I was like young. I was like, fuck it, it's cold, whatever. But now that as I get older, it's just like, oh, I ain't feeling this cold shit no more.
Especially after you've been on the other side of the fence.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's tripped out when it's winter here, it's summer down there in Brazil. You're never the same after that. You can never spend the whole winter at home again.
Mm-hmm. I hear that a lot from my brothers that's like up, because y'all got real cold winters up there in comparison to Atlanta. I mean, it gets cold as hell, but y'all get really, really cold up in that Chicago, the DC area. Like, y'all really get the whole winter storms. People down here in Atlanta don't even know how to drive in the snow, bro. We close everything when it gets an inch of snow down here.
Check this out. I was in Brazil in January of 2019. And I came home. When I left Brazil, it was 90 degrees. When I got back here to Chicago, it was minus 17, dude.
Damn.
Minus 17.
Yeah, short zone too, didn't you, when you got back from the airport?
I had a windbreaker on, dude. I had a fucking windbreaker on. I'm like, what the fuck did I just do to myself?
And you know what? I bet you had that Brazilian, I call it Brazilian glow. Like, when you got there, people were probably looking at you like, where the fuck you been at?
Y'all dark as fuck.
Right. Yeah, man.
Thanks.
We got a couple of subs, brother. So he just subbed to you too, man. Ufasa.
Thanks for the subscriptions. I'm gonna be dropping a video soon about the law of attraction.
Mm-hmm.
How it changed my life, the law of attraction.
Okay.
I'm gonna be dropping a video about that, how to use it to your advantage.
Cool. And I know you said Forex. What other ways do you make money online, brother, while you're traveling?
I do what's called CPA marketing. CPA stands for cost per action. So basically, you have a lot of e-commerce stores online. For example, Walmart.com. They have an affiliate program. You join the affiliate program, and they give you a link, known affiliate link.
Okay.
You send visitors to that link, and whenever somebody makes a purchase, you get a cut of it. You get a commission off of that.
Oh, that's very interesting right there.
So there's hundreds, thousands of affiliate programs out there. There's so many, I ain't got time to sign up for them all. So that's what I do. I send visitors through paid traffic. If I buy something through my link, I get a commission. So my money is making money for me all the time. I haven't worked a job since June of last year.
Okay.
So I'm free from the 9-to-5 bullshit, which we all hate.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Brothers, that's his YouTube channel. Is his name. So go in there, sub to my brother. He has a lot of information, a lot of videos on there. We got a couple of videos on there.
Yeah, I put our last interview on there too.
Okay, awesome. That's what's up, man. Well, man, anything else you wanna say? I ain't gonna hold you too much longer, brother. I know you're a busy man.
Just hey, if you're looking to travel the way you want to travel and be free from corporate America and all that bullshit, try to find ways to make money online. There's a lot of ways out there. There's a girl, a sister down in Atlanta called Chanel Stevens. She teaches how to promote on Facebook ads. She makes
Mhm.
she makes like 5, 6 figures a freaking month, man. And she's
Wow.
young. She's like in her mid 20s.
Hmm.
I mean, she travels like we do.
Oh man.
She's killing it. Her name is Chanel Stevens. I'm gonna put her name up on the chat.
Okay.
Go look for her. Go look for her channel, and she drops a lot of game, man. She's the real deal.
That's what's up, man. Let me see.
But thanks for having me on, man. I appreciate you.
Did you put it in the chat? Oh, appreciate that, Rich Life. Appreciate that, brother.
I'm gonna,
Yeah,
I'm
man. The
gonna,
international black man is the future, bro.
I'm gonna send you a little something too.
Yeah, man. Man, just traveling in general, man, really opens up your mind to different opportunities, man. It's very important.
Sure.
Okay, that's her. That's her right there. Chanel Stevens. And she's basically doing what you're mentioning, right? Just affiliate
Yes.
links.
Yes.
Okay, okay. That's awesome, man. I appreciate that, my brother.
For sure. For sure.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
Provide a lot of value, so I'll throw
Yeah,
some.
man. I just want to, just inform brothers about, how important it is for us to travel, man. Not only for our health, but our mental as well, man. Traveling shaves off years of your life, brother.
Let me ask you this: do you think being a black man in America is spiritually draining, or can be
Yeah, man.
spiritually draining?
It really is, man, because not only do you got to battle for your resources, you got to battle within your home as well, man. Like we facing battles all day, and it seems like people don't really understand that. Only person that understands that is another brother, So I know for a fact traveling saved me because I came to a point where I just wanted to see some progression, some solutions, brother. And when I came across Charles Tyler and Al Green stuff, I was like, finally somebody talking my language. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like just complaining about what's the problem, what's the solution.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, it's definitely draining. It's definitely draining. The best way to relieve yourself from that drain is just to simply just get up and get a passport and get on up out of here for a while, man. Even if it's just for a weekend, just get up out the matrix for a while, man. Refresh yourself. Hit the reset button.
Right.
That's what traveling do for you.
Sure. Well, all
But
right,
yeah,
bro.
appreciate you coming on, man. We gotta do this again, man.
For sure. For sure.
All right, I'm gonna hit you up on Facebook, bro. All
All right. You take care.
right, now. All right, bro. I appreciate y'all coming on the show. Once again, check out blackmentravels.com, brothers. And we are out of here. Peace. Be safe, family.